1.G8. Players should use the red or orange ball alongside the appropriate court and racket size. Players should use the red ball in the 36-foot court. Players near the end of this stage could use the orange ball in the 60-foot court. The racket used should be based on the child's height and be approximately from the ground to the tips of the child's fingers. For red ball, this is generally 19 to 23 inches and 23 to 25 inches for orange. Older tennis balls can be substituted for orange balls when practicing with players of the appropriate size. Orange balls are 50% of the compression of new adult tennis balls. Therefore, worn balls are not too dissimilar. When practicing, take care that the ball is generally bouncing in the strike zone between the knees and the shoulders of the player. Mark a line halfway between the adult baseline and the service line to serve as the orange baseline, and use the full court singles sidelines. If you want to be very specific, you may mark a line 3 feet in from the singles sideline to serve as the orange court singles sideline. Some coaches may say, my players age 5 through 7 use the yellow ball in the full court. Playing on the full court is more realistic and challenges the player to work harder. Aside from the obvious parent and coach ego stoking, my kid is only 7 and hits with the yellow ball, I would argue that using the full court and the yellow ball is actually less realistic for kids when compared to the game that they will play as adults. My reasoning, and the reasoning of the many national federations using the red, orange, green, yellow system, is simple. Children at this age are, on average, only 2/3 of their adult height. If you are asked to play on a court 1/3 larger with balls that consistently bounce above your head, how realistic would that be? Furthermore, how much fun would you have and how long would you want to play? In terms of providing a challenge, if you are going to take pains to feed or rally the ball into the strike zone of the child the entire practice, why not just use the low compression ball and challenge them with actual power, spin, and direction? You'll be surprised how much doing so feels and looks like actual high-level tennis. Is it possible for a 7-year-old to hit with the oil ball? Sure. Is it possible for them to cover the court and rally at an intensity similar to that at which they will play as an 18-year-old? Maybe, but probably not. Outliers absolutely exist. See Zachary Zvada, the 2019 Boys 18s national champion, here seen at 6 years old, but being honest, if your child is one of them, you probably already know.